Hello everyone, welcome back to E7 Edition channel and hello for Hello Kitty lovers. So in today's tutorial I made a set inspired from Hello Kitty. As you see, I made a crop top and a short skirt. In this tutorial I'm working for size 1 year as a sample, but you can adjust it to your own size. In this first part, I just made the crop top. Let's start by making our front panel. You have to make a chain equal to the chest divided by 2 for kid size, and a chain equal to the under bust divided by 2 for women size. And we are going to work with elevate stitch or mini bean stitch, and this is a multiple of 2 plus 1. So let's start by making a slip knot. So what I mean by a multiple of 2, it's you have to always add 2 chains. So let's start. 1 and 2, this is one sequence. I always grow with 2 chains. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Okay? So keep doing these chains until you reach your desired length, and write down how many chains you have done so you can repeat the same number for the back panel. Okay, so I made my chain, so let's add one more chain and start by row 1 for the Elizabeth stitch. So insert your hook into the 3rd chain from your hook and pull up a loop. Then yarn over, insert the hook in the same chain and pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4. Chain 1 and skip 1 chain. In the next chain, again let's make another mini bean stitch. Insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert in the same chain, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all loops. Chain 1. Let's make together the 3rd stitch. So skip 1 chain, insert in the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all loops. Chain 1. So repeat this stitch across. I'm in my last stitch, so let's make the last one. Insert in the last chain and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all loops. Chain 1. For row 2, chain 1 again and turn. Now we are going to make the same stitch, but the insert will be in that chain 1 space. So insert and make a mini bean. So all you have to do is to keep repeating this row 2, until you reach shoulder to under bust plus 3 inches, then minus armhole depth. So for me, the shoulder to under bust is equal to 5.50 inch. I will add for that plus 3 inch and then subtract 3.75, which is the armhole depth for my 1 year size, and I will get 4.75 inch. So this is where I have to stop after doing 4.75 inch of rows. And please count always the number of your rows while working. And I'm insisting while working because sometimes it's really hard to figure out how many rows you end up. So to prevent any mistake, please count your number of rows and write them down. So I will meet you back when I will do my 4.75 inches. So I finished my first part and I placed a stitch marker to the last row to mark the first part from the second part. And now we are going to start working on the armhole shape. For the armhole shape, let's chain 1 and turn. And we are going to decrease 2 mini bean stitch. To make a decrease 2, insert the hook in the first chain 1 space and pull up a loop. Yarn over, insert again in the same space and pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on the hook. Insert in the next chain 1 space and pull up a loop. Yarn over, insert in the same chain 1 space and pull up a loop. You have 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all loops. Chain 1. And now you will have to continue to make mini bean stitches without any decrease. So insert, pull up, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, and pull through all loops. Okay, so continue making this row and I will meet you back in the last 2 chain 1 space to make another decrease 2. So I'm back and I'm in the last 2 chain 1 space. So let's make another decrease. So insert in the next chain 1 space and pull up a loop, yarn over and insert in the same space, pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on your hook. Insert in the next chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert in the same chain 1 space, pull up a loop. You have 7 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 7. Chain 1. So you have to continue making decreasing rows until the width of each side measure 1 inch for size 0 to 6 and 1.25 inch for size 7 to 8 years and 1.5 inch for size 9 to 12 years and 2 inches for the rest of adult size. So I will meet you back when I'm done with my decreases row. Okay, I'm done with my decreases row and I placed a stitch marker again to the last decreasing row so it will be more clear to know where is the second part and where is the third part. The width for my work right now from this point to the first stitch is equal to 1 inch, so that's why I have to stop. And now we are going to continue making mini bean stitches until you reach number Y. To know number Y, you have to follow this equation: shoulder to under bust plus 3, that's mean your current top length, divided by 5 equal number X. So number X is your shoulder length. But to know where you have to start the shoulder, you have to follow this equation. So you take the current length top, that's mean the shoulder to under bust plus 3, minus number X equal number Y. So for me, number Y is equal to 6.8 inches. So I will stop when my entire work length measure 6.8 inches. And now I will continue making these mini beans rows, and I will meet you back when I'm done. And please don't forget to count the number of rows also for the third part, so you can make the same number for the back panel. Okay, I'm back and I reach my number Y. So my entire work reached 6.8 inches. So now I will start to work on the shoulder shape. But first you have to figure out the shoulder width. So you have to follow this equation. You take the neck circumference, you divide it by 2. You add 0.5 inch and you will get number Z. Then you measure the last row of part 3 and then you reduce from it number Z. And you'll get number A. Then you divide number A by 2 and you'll get number B. So number B, it's the shoulder, is your shoulder width. So for me, my number B, it's equal 1.5 inches. So I took 1.5 inches from each side. This is my shoulder width. And it was equal to 4 stitches. Okay, and now let's work on this shoulder shape. Chain 1 and turn and make mini beans into each chain 1 space. Okay, so you have to continue making these rows until your entire work measure shoulder to under bust plus 3 inches. And when you finished, please cut and fasten off to make the next shoulder. Okay, so I'm done with my first shoulder and let's do the second one the same exactly. And you have to count the number of rows so you can repeat it for the next shoulder and for the back panel too. So take your hook and insert in that chain 1 space, attach your yarn, chain 1, again chain 1 and turn. And now let's make mini bean stitches until you reach the marker. So continue making the same number of rows of the first shoulder. Cut and fasten off. Okay, and now we are going to work on the seam. So place the first panel on top on the second one, and make sure that the panel that is on the bottom, the fastening off side is facing down, and the seam and the fastening off side of the top panel is facing you. So bring your darning needle and let's seam this part together. So to figure out how much yarn do you need, take 2 strands of your yarns and measure it, and you have also to keep in mind the fastening of measurement. So for me this is enough, so I will take my scissor and cut. And let's seam together. So we are going to work on just one loop from each panel. Now make a knot and take a loop from this panel and another loop from the second one. Okay, so keep repeating the seam until this point. Cut and fasten off. Then make the same for this side. For the shoulder seam, it's the same as the side, so let's work only on one loop. Okay, so let's fasten off and make the same seam for the next shoulder. Okay, and now flip your work on the right side and we are going to work on the collar border. So attach your yarn to this side, chain 1, and let's make a single crochet into each chain 1 space. So to make a single crochet, insert the hook in that space, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. Again, insert in the next chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. So keep doing this into each chain 1 space. And when you reach the shoulder, put 1 single crochet into each row. I will meet you back in the end. Okay, so I'm back and I'm at the end of my first single crochet row. So let's slip stitch to the first single crochet. Insert your hook in that single crochet, yarn over and pull through all loops. For the second row, first place a marker to that stitch. So you mark the beginning of each row. So for row 2, chain 1, and now we are going to alternate between a single crochet stitch and a slip stitch. So in that first stitch, let's make single crochet, and then in that second one, make a slip stitch. Okay, so single crochet in the third and slip stitch in the next. So all you have to do is to keep alternating between these two stitches until the end. In the end, join with a slip stitch. Okay, so I'm back and let's join with a slip stitch to that chain 1, and this is to end our row. So make a slip stitch, chain 1, attach the marker again to that chain 1, and then our first row was we started with a single crochet, so now we have to place a slip stitch on top of it. So make a slip stitch in the first stitch. In the second, it was a slip stitch. Then now we have to make a single crochet. So keep alternating between a slip stitch and a single crochet until the end, and keep also alternating between these two rows. One time start by a slip stitch, the other time start by a single crochet until you make enough rows of your choice. And now we are going to work on the color. I will make two separate pieces, and then I will seam them. So it's made also from the mini bean stitch. So let's make a chain, multiple of 2 plus 1, and you have to choose the length of your choice. So I will start from this side and then I will start decreasing. So for row 1, let's make a chain, and then start making a mini bean stitches. So for row 1, chain 1 and make a mini bean stitch in the neck in the second chain from your hook. Chain 1, skip 1 chain and make a mini bean in the next chain. Okay, all the way across, and in the second row I will meet you back to make a decrease. Okay, I'm back for row 2, so chain 1, turn, and let's decrease 2 mini bean stitches. So insert in that first chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert in the same space and pull up a loop, Then insert in the next chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert in the same space, pull up a loop. You have 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 7, chain 1, and continue from there making mini bean stitches. Okay, and for the next row you are going to keep alternating between a mini bean stitch without decrease and a mini bean stitch with decreasing 2 in the beginning of each row. So you have to continue alternating between row 1 and row 2 until you feel that's enough and you don't want to decrease anymore. Like for me, I just decreased 2 times. Okay, so I stopped decreasing at row 4, and from there I continued to make just mini beans rows without any decrease until my color reached the shoulder, and I place it in the middle. So you placed in the middle and you make enough length until it reach your shoulder. Then you make another piece equal in a number of rows, and then you will place to the other side. So I will meet you back once I'm done with my second color to seam these both pieces on your top. Okay, so I'm back and I stabilized my color on my top with the sewing pins. And now all you have to do is to take your darning needle and to sew it as you already sewed the seam and the shoulders, and just work. Remember to work only from one loop. Take one loop from the collar and one loop from your top. So, and when you reach the middle, just join them together, these two colors, so they are not detached. They must be attached together. To start sewing, just start from this upper part of your collar, so connected to the shoulder, and go all the way down, then up, and then connected to the shoulder again. So I will meet you back once I'm done. Okay, I'm back and I have done my first sleeve, and I will do with you the second one. So for the first one, I have done the first row. It was a single crochet row. So let's attach the yarn to the side into that line of seam. Chain 1, and then again for row 1 let's chain 1, and let's make a single crochet into each chain 1 space. So insert, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. You have to make single crochet into each row, and you have to pay attention also to make the same number of stitches and or single crochet of the first sleeve. So for the first one I've done 28 single crochet, and into this one I have to make also 28. Okay, so I will meet you back in the end of this row. Okay, so I'm back, and let's join to the first chain 1 with a slip stitch. So insert in that chain 1, yarn over and pull through all loops. For row 2, let's chain 1, and this is an increasing row. So we are going to put into each single crochet 2 mini bean stitch. So insert in that first and make 1 mini bean stitch, and then in the same stitch make another one. So keep repeating this all around, and in the end I will meet you back. Okay, I'm back and I'm at the end of my row 2. So let's join to the chain 1 with a slip stitch. For the second rows, all you have to do is to repeat the mini bean stitches without any increase until you reach your desired length. So let's make a few stitches. Chain 1 and insert, not here but here in between the 2 mini bean stitch. So insert, pull through 1, yarn over, insert, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 4, chain 1. So this is 1 mini bean. Let's make another one in between in the chain 1 space. Okay, again in between the chain 1 space. So voila. So keep repeating these rows. For this first sleeve I made 5 rows in total, and 4 of them without the decrease. So I will do this mini bean without the increase 4 times. Okay, and now we are going to work on the Hello Kitty applique, and it's totally optional to make it. And we are going to use our 2mm hook and the white yarn. So let's make slip knot and then chain 9. And make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. To make a single crochet, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through 1. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Let's make another one. Insert, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. So you have to do this until you will have 7 single crochet, and I will meet you back in the last one. Okay, I'm back, and in the last chain let's make 3 single crochet. 1, 2 and 3. And then turn your work, and working on the opposite side, let's make in the next chain 1 single crochet, 2, 3, and in the last chain let's make 3 single crochet. 2 and 3, and let's slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. Round 2, let's chain 1 and 1 single crochet in next 8 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then let's make 3 single crochet in next same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Again, you have to make 1 single crochet in the next 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's make 3 single crochet in the next stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and in the last stitch let's make single crochet, 1 single, and then to end this round, slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. For the next round, round 3, chain 1, 1 single crochet in next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now let's make 3 single crochet in same stitch. And then let's make 1 single crochet in the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, and then 3 single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3, and then 1 single crochet in the last stitch, and make a slip stitch on top of the chain of the single crochet of the first one. Okay, and now let's make the round 4, chain 1, and one single crochet in next 11 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. In that next one, let's make only 2 single crochet in the same space, and then one single crochet in next 13 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And then let's make 2 single crochet in the next same stitch. Then 1 single crochet in next last 2 stitches, and again to join slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. Okay. For round 5, let's chain 1 and make 1 single crochet in the next 12 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And the next one, let's make 2 single, and then 1 single crochet in the next 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and join to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. If you want your applique to be bigger, all you have to do is just to repeat the last round, round 5, but you have to always end 1 stitch in the beginning. Let's say 1 single crochet. It was our round 5, 1 single crochet in next 12. In the round 6, it will be, you will have to add 1 stitch. It will be 13 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and then you will have to make 1 single crochet in next 15 stitches instead in 14, and then 2 single crochet in next same stitch, and 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. It's completely the same, but all you have to do is just to add 1 more stitch to the sequence. Okay, so I might add 1 more round, and I will meet you back to make the last to make the ears. Okay, so I'm back, and I made 6 rounds. so I added one more round. And now for the next round, let's all chain one. And my first sequence of single crochet was for me 13 stitches. Okay, so whatever number you end up your first single crochet sequence, okay, you have to add just 4 for that. So for me, I ended up by 13, and now I have to add 4 for that, so I have to make then 17 stitches. Okay, so I chained one, and I will do the last sequence of single crochet plus 4, which means for me 17 single crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. For the first ear, it's made for everyone the same. So, and after you end up your first sequence of single crochet, let's all make one single crochet in the next stitch and make a half double crochet in the same stitch. Okay, so to make a half double crochet, yarn over, insert in the same stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And in the second stitch, let's make 2 double crochets. So to make a double crochet, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Let's make another double crochet in the same stitch, and 1 half double crochet in the third stitch, and a single crochet in the same space too. So yeah, so now we have to make slip stitches sequence, and the more you add rows, the more you have to add slip stitches here. So for me, I made 6 rounds. Okay, so I have to make 6 slip stitches. So this is 1, and this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next, let's make the second ear, and it's made as the first sequence. 1 single crochet and 1 half in the same stitch, followed by 2 double crochet in the same stitch. And then 1 half in the third stitch and 1 single crochet in the same stitch. And now let's make 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches for me only. If you are the more that you add rounds, the more you have to add 1 stitch. Okay, so let's say you are at round 9, you have to add 2 more stitches. Okay, so for me, I just have to make 6 because I'm at round 7. So 1, and this is 1 single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so let's make chain slip stitch to the first single crochet, and now I will cut and fasten off. So I made now the first eye with the black color and our darning needle. So using 2 strands of yarn. Okay, so insert your darning needle and make sure that both eyes are into the same place. Okay, so insert your darning needle from the behind and then insert after maybe 2 rows. And then again insert from behind in between the 2 strands of yarn. Again in that second stitch, and let's make one more repeat. Okay, and now let's cut and fasten off to make the mouse. Okay, now let's work on the mouse using our yellow yarn, also working on double strand. So insert your needle from the behind your work in the middle to make the mouse, and then insert after a few stitches. Let's make one more round. Insert in the same stitch. Again in the same place. I will do for the mouse just 2, and then from behind I will fasten off. Okay, so I will meet you back to make the last thing, the ribbon one. And now let's make our bow. So to make our bow, make a magic ring and then chain 5, and make a triple crochet, 3 triple crochet. So to make a triple crochet, yarn over 2 times, insert in the magic loop, yarn over and pull up the loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, let's make 2 more triple crochet, yarn over 2 times, insert in that magic loop, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more, and now let's chain 5 and slip stitch in the magic ring. Again, chain 5, make 3 more triple crochet. This is 1, this is 2, and 3, chain 5, slip stitch in the magic ring. So let's close the magic ring by pulling this yarn. Voila! So this is your bow. Let's fasten up. Bring your top and just place your applique on it. So I stabilized the applique by the sewing pins, and bring your darning needle and your white yarn and just sew it on your crop top. Okay, so that's it. Please, if you really find my videos are helpful and clear enough, don't forget to give me a thumb up, and thanks for watching, and bye bye.